Pop up TV, we live, we live, we live.
Pop up on them, oh yeah, man.
Yes,
Wagwan,
sir.
everybody.
So everybody, we
Yeah,
live.
you on it.
Episode it's either 54 or 55, but not sure. Am I lagging? You like going slow?
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, I
Is
got
it
you.
lagging?
Okay.
We lagging? It is kind of lagging. Hold on. Let's figure
Lot
out
of
why we
mercy.
lagging. Let's figure out why we lagging real quick.
What's the what's that shit that people be always worrying about when they do live streams? Shit. Now I can't even think of it. I used to work for Spectrum. How the fuck can I think of it?
check. We still lagging?
Forgot like how fast like your connection's
No.
moving. I forgot the term of it. Ping, your ping rate
No, we lagging.
and your bit rate.
My bit rate? Nah, everything's actually showing pretty good. So let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
You go move around real quick. Oh, so, I mean, it's looking decent. It's looking decent. It's looking straight right now.
All right, no doubt. Had me and Jay looking like rush hour in this motherfucker.
Well,
We good though.
All right, yeah, whatever y'all ready.
I'm good with it.
all right, so we good.
We lit on. We lit. We good.
Okay, all right, so we start. So yeah, like I was saying, it's either episode 54, 55. Either way, we're gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna get it going.
Word.
So shout out to everybody that's in here already. We're gonna get it started. First, let's talk about the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez update on that situation. So from what I've seen, the court procedures has been going on, and Tory Lanez was actually arrested in court for I guess he like he went against whatever restraining order I guess he had, or that he wasn't supposed to get in
Yeah.
contact with her. I don't know in what form of communication he used to get in contact with her, but I guess he did, and so I don't know. What do you guys think about it? What you, Clay? First thing I'm gonna ask you, like, first off, who do you think? I don't want to blatantly say who do you think is right or wrong, but do you think some of the details in this case are being exaggerated, or some of the details as far as the situation?
Yeah, I from the get go when we talked about it on the show before, I kind of already had a feeling that things was being a little exaggerated, but um, the fact that the case is closing now. Is it
No.
is it
Like I said,
closed?
they're in the middle of like it's in court. He just got like arrested in court a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but what he's arrested for now has something to do with like the restraining order or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, they just waited until he got in the courtroom to arrest him for it. But yeah, he
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
supposed to get in contact with her. But I guess he either like maybe he called her, texted her, or he made someone else communicate to
Got
her through
you.
him. But that's what the judge said. The judge said he disobeyed the restraining order thing.
Yeah, man. The more that this shit dragged out, like the less I believe that he shot her or even shot at her. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that he might have used his gun to show some type of testosterone because it is possible. But as far as actually shooting at her, I don't. I'm starting to believe that that didn't happen because it's not even something that's being talked about again. And then it just seems like now every time they're in court for something, it just seems like she's trying to pin him down for something, you know, and like it just seems like they trying to lock a nigga up for anything. Like that, it's just starting to feel like that, and it's kind of like petty in her case. And at this point, I'm starting to feel bad for the kid, even though he's still doing his thing, acting like it's not really phasing him. But you know what I'm saying? Like I know that shit is annoying.
Word. Um, Don, what about you? What you
Y'all
think?
gonna
What you
hear me.
think?
Y'all not gonna see me for a little bit. Y'all gonna hear me, but not see me. But yeah, nah, it's crazy. Everything that's happening, and like I don't know. For some reason, like everything that happened and how he's going about it, it seems like he did that shit. But then again, it's like you really don't know. I don't know. So it's like a hard situation for me to really judge because it's like I'm not in or around the situation. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Right. I mean, like Clay was saying, I kind of just feel like it's possible that it was a situation where he was like like he took out a gun for whatever reason, or he had someone's gun for whatever reason, and it may have went off accidentally or not with the intention of shooting her, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what happened. So I feel like that's more the situation that what it might have been, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah,
Um,
bro. I mean, if you even had the intention of shooting anybody, and it was clear as day, they gonna try to fucking pin you for that, bro. It don't matter who you are, especially if
Facts.
you a
yeah,
fucking celebrity and you shot at another celebrity, my nigga. You think they're not gonna want to talk about that if it's true? Like they obviously got to make sure things is valid before they release it out into the public. But like, if that one fact out of everything that they dealing with in the case was true, I feel like we would have known by now.
yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, other than that, I don't really give a shit about the situation because I don't really care
Me
about Megan
neither.
Stallion that much. So I just feel like, fortunately for her, she's set up in a situation where it's like, I don't think this is going to go bad for her. I feel like she's going to, however it works out, will be in her
It's low key
favor.
hurting party more than her for real.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like, uh, much like the situation, like the Kanye West situation and the situation, the Will Smith situation, which we'll talk about later.
mm-hmm.
I feel like some of these people, they get into relationships with people they probably shouldn't have been with in the first place, so that ain't good for them. And then they try to make their fan base and the rest of the world have to deal with the consequences or deal
Right.
with, you know what I mean? And, because like what was Meg Thee Stallion dating Tory Lanez for? Like, like,
I don't know.
is what it is though. But
Yeah.
that's definitely a situation that we're gonna continue to try to keep up with. Next thing I want to talk about though is these gas prices, man. So, how's the gas price situation looking like in Florida right now?
Right now, the gas prices. I don't know what it's looking like over there, but right now over here, that's just like $4, $4.05 mainly.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
So
think that's
nigga,
that.
what?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah,
not that
yeah.
bad.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So
That is
Is
it's
it
not.
touching?
bad.
Is
It's
it touching
bad,
five here?
huh?
Is it touching five
It's
in New York?
bad, but that ain't that bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How so, Clay? What's it looking like? Is it's five in New York, right? What you said?
Nah, it ain't. It ain't five everywhere. Some spots, like on the highways, you could see like, what I'm saying, some gas gonna cost you five. But where I'm at, I'm paying gas, and I get premium. For premium, I'm paying like 460.
Okay, that's not that bad.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going down because when shit first spiked up, it was like I was paying like 499 at the lowest. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely showing a little bit of more progress. But yeah, these gas prices are getting a little out of hand, getting disrespectful.
Yeah, I guess that's why these dudes in Florida they went and hacked. I don't know how they did it. I just seen, I just saw the news thing about it.
I seen the
Yeah,
TikToks of that
so,
shit. I ain't gonna lie, I
so
thought that
they
shit was
somehow
capped
hacked
until they
the.
got
So I
arrested.
don't know if any of you know exactly what it is, but did they like hack it so that other people as well could get discounted gas, or was it like just them?
Yeah, like so basically whatever tool it was that they had, I don't know exactly what it is, but it changed the price of the gas in their computer
Okay.
system, so it showed not just in the system but on the signs and everything. So like they was literally getting people to pay less money for gas, which is lit, but it's like y'all
Yeah, it's
wilding.
crazy, and I guess they got locked up now or whatever. But I just thought that was crazy that they was able to
Yeah,
do that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people definitely took advantage of the fact that they did that. And it didn't surprise me that it happened in Florida. You know what I'm
nigga,
saying? Like
what?
so, but um, but it's crazy. But hey, Don, how's the technical stuff going? It's going.
I'm still trying. I'm still just working things out. Y'all
Got
not
you.
lagging. It's just me. So I'm just trying to figure that out real quick.
Yeah, no, yeah. We're using a new
Okay.
system, so we should kind of be figuring out a lot of changes and stuff like that we're gonna talk about later before we
Facts.
log out. But yeah, so we're not gonna dwell on that gas thing too much. I just thought it was worth to mention because the gas prices are crazy, and I just thought it was interesting that someone went out of their
It's
way
a
to do.
fact. Fingers
Yeah,
crossed
yeah,
that they
yeah,
keep
yeah. I think
dropping
they're
them
gonna
though.
get back
They've
to
been
normal.
dropping.
Especially like it seems like the hype with this whole the war thing going on with Russia and US. It seems like it's dying down a little bit as far as like
It's dying down a little bit. Still
yeah,
same
it's
fuckery
crazy,
going
but
on, but
yeah,
it looked like they getting what they
yeah,
need.
facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about this, and like Don, if you're not ready, you gotta let us know because you gotta tell us mostly about this Fubu app thing. So
Oh
you
yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it?
yeah, yeah. Definitely. Let me just pull this up real quick. So you said you don't know much about this app right here.
I mean, I
Yeah, when I
understand.
seen it, y'all mentioned there's a Fubu app. I'm like, Fubu streaming.
Yeah,
The
I
fuck
understand
going
that
on?
Fubu like now has like some sort of like
So
they
it's
own
a
like some sort of streaming app or platform.
yeah, what it is, it's like a streaming platform, kind of like, you know how they got Netflix, um they got they got a whole bunch out there, but pretty much Fubu they had set up, and they did their own streaming app. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
obviously it's called the For Us By Us network.
Yep.
And yeah, they got, like, you know what I'm saying, just a bunch of black American, or just, you know what I'm saying, black people, not just black people, but I guess for the culture, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, like they're gonna try to have like black programs on
yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah,
black
yeah, yeah. So black
content.
movies, black music, all that, black shows, series, all that. So I thought that was pretty dope, and like I'm interested in it, and I just been
Now, has
watching.
it started yet? Like, are people like have they? It's
Yeah,
like
the
a thing
apps on
already, or
all
it's coming?
all platforms right now. So when I say platforms, like when it comes to the
So
app,
it's a channel. It's not like a streaming app. It's a channel.
nah, it's a streaming app. So you can go on Apple Music and Android,
No.
or whatever it's called, Play,
Oh, you
Android
mean
Play, and
like
download it.
go to like the apps? You mean like go to the app store? So like it's an
Yeah,
app
the
type
App Store.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. You can go to the App Store and get it. And then
Oh, okay,
they
okay,
got show. I
okay.
think the one big show that they got on it is that I don't know if y'all know Santana, one of the dudes that be with the City Girls and stuff. Y'all ever heard it?
Nah.
No. Well,
Mm-mm.
he got his own reality show on the For Us By Us network. So that's a big
Okay.
reality show that they got on their list.
Damn, yeah. So
Yeah.
that'd be
There's
dope.
also another one.
Gotta check that out.
There's also
And you said it's in.
another
Go
one
ahead, go ahead,
called
go ahead.
Now That's TV. That's the one that Pink is on with the Baddies collection, and they
Yeah,
got their
yeah,
own streaming
yeah.
apps. So I like how a lot of these people are getting their own streaming apps and putting it on all platforms and stuff like that. Like that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, and it's good
No
that we
facts.
that they're creating like a platform for like lesser known people to get their ideas and their programming out as things that they get their creativity.
Facts.
Word.
Because you never know, bro. You never know. Like, and the way these streaming apps work, as long as one program or something hits, it's better for the whole service. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it
Exactly.
Right.
brings notoriety to the whole thing. So,
Facts.
definitely gonna check out that app. We definitely gonna see like definitely what it's about and how podcasting fits into it.
Facts.
So, yeah. So personally, I think it's definitely a good idea. Definitely a good idea. So before we're not gonna go yet. I guess we got like two more topics. We got like 3 decent big topics. Before we even get into those, I kind of want to talk a little bit about this Orlando thing. I know y'all heard about this kid that died at the theme park in Orlando, right? I know
Oh,
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
it was like
sad.
And I seen the I seen the video on
seen the
World
video,
Star
right?
too.
Huh?
That shit was
Shit was
crazy.
fucking crazy, bro. That shit was
But
crazy.
what scares me is the fact that they said when they stopped the ride, the seat he was sitting in, the seat was still locked down. So I'm like, bro, how the fuck did
Yeah,
he
what
fall out?
it seems is like that. What they're trying to say is that he was maybe because he weighed like 280, close to 300 pounds or
He
something.
looked like it didn't come all the way down, but like
Yeah, they
it
saying
was
it
like
locked
it
or
was like if it
something.
locked, how did he even like slip out?
But from what I was reading, it seems like what they was trying to blame it on was like he weighed too much to even be on the ride in the first place. But again, like you said,
Yeah.
I don't see how that would allow him to slip out of the ride. Like that's
Right. Because my thing is, as long as you're not too like wide and the thing can lock in place, you feel me? And I know they checked it. It's like, how the hell did you slip out, bro? Like, but that shit was sad.
crazy,
I'm
man.
sad,
He was only
bro.
4. He was like 14, right? Like 14 years old.
Yeah, he wasn't even that old. He was just a big dude.
And
Yeah.
he was in Orlando on like some like football trip. You know what I'm saying?
On like spring
Yeah,
break, like
yeah,
like a like a
yeah.
vacation in a way. Yeah.
How does that make y'all feel? Starting with Don about like these rides and stuff like that. Does you feel like like
It-
they're
It low
more and
key,
more
low
unsafe?
key. Like I don't think I'll ever go on that tower, the Tower of Terror. I forget. Is that what I forgot if that's what it's called?
Yeah, that's one of them. That's
Yeah,
the one
I
at Disney
don't
World.
like those ones anyway.
Yeah,
I don't really
it's
like
a
those.
dumb
Yeah,
fact.
the ones that be
I
dropping
wouldn't
this
go on that
shit. Nah, boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on that one.
Fuck the one at Six Flags too. I hate that one.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's weird because you don't know whose fault or who's at fault, I guess. But But yeah, it's weird that he would just fly out like that, especially if everyone says that his seat was secure, that it was locked in. So I don't know. It's very weird.
Word, man.
It's crazy.
What about you, Clay? How you feel? You think it's like? Do you think these? Because first of all, I mean, accidents happen at all these things, even at like Disney, Universal, the most
That's
expensive or
fact.
the most official things happen. They don't happen frequently, but they happen. But do you think there's a more likely chance that these things happen at these more kind of like not so popular and not so rich establishments?
I can't say that because before this incident, I feel like the last two, maybe three incidents we heard of have always been happening at Six Flags. And I fucking love Six Flags. Like I ain't even gonna say it, cap you down. Like this one definitely scared me a bit and is gonna make me a little bit more cautious when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to getting on rides.
Right.
Like but like I've always heard, from what I've always understood, I've always seen that shit is always happening at Six Flags, specifically the one in Texas. I don't know why, but it's always the one in Texas.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the last few, and maybe one of them in California, but I'm almost certain about two of them that happened in Texas.
So you saying that happened?
Hey man, RB to that kid, man.
That happened
He
again?
said that video was traumatizing. Like I saw that shit. It was that noise.
Yo, Don, we don't hear you, gang.
Yeah. Nah, I figured. I figured.
Right.
1 second.
And they said he fell like over 400 something feet from the that. Can you that is crazy, man.
But that was another thing. They said he fell about 400 feet. But my thing is though, like it looked in the video, it looked like when the thing had came down and like stopped to go back up, but it didn't come all the way down. It looked like when it made that jerk movement to then go back up, that's when he slipped out.
Yeah, I
Niggas
think
made it
people
seem
was
like he
gassing
fell
it
from the
because
top.
he
Yeah,
didn't
so he
fall
ain't
from the
really
very
fall from the
top.
top. It was just that force. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
just
you're
that
gassing
force.
that
But
because that's the height of the ride. So I think people were just gassing that, but I don't think he
he
fell that
fell
far.
from maybe about 50 feet at most.
Yeah, maybe like 50 to somewhere between 50 to 100
Like
at
like
most.
50
But
You say
word
you
at
saying
most.
he didn't fall from
He
like
didn't fall
as
from
high?
like as high.
no, I
Yeah,
mean
they
if
were
you watch
saying
the
how he
video,
fell from
like Clay
400
said,
feet, but that's like the height of the ride. Yeah.
yeah, you could tell
No,
he
you saying,
didn't
John?
fall
Jay?
from the because you could almost see like when he gets ejected from the seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's definitely not all the way to the top of the
Yeah.
ride. So
Got you.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know. It don't make me scared to ride no rides, but I don't know, man. I never liked those kind anyway. Those like the straight drops. The only one that I'll do is
Same.
Tower of Terror at Disney. Other than that, I don't really like them like that because they just seem sketchy. But I don't know, bro. Even flying off,
I don't
imagine
even really
flying
like
off
that one
of
like that. That should give me
what?
flying out of that shit. No, I'm saying I don't even really like the haunted mansion one. Like
What you talking about? What haunted mansion?
You mean the
You mean
ride?
the ride?
the Tower of Terror that you was mentioning. I
Oh,
don't
the
even
one
really
at
like the
Disney.
Tower of Terror version at Disney World.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is. But I'm saying, but that one at least it's like inside, so it doesn't feel as like I don't know. To me, it just doesn't feel as crazy. But
That's true. But I get old elevator crash to the basement vibes when I was that shit.
yeah, that shit is weird.
And I know it's just the aesthetic of the ride, but that shit is creepy. I can't.
But yeah, man. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure the city, not that this compensates anything, but I'm pretty sure the city of Orlando is gonna have to give his parents a pretty big check, man, because between them and the manufacturers of the ride, because like they, if niggas can't think like, how did this happen? How did he? They can't say he jumped out. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know, man. But anyway,
Shit is
so
sad,
let's
man.
keep it moving. So let's talk about this slap, man. The slap heard around the world. The biggest slap ever.
Will Smith.
So
That wasn't a slap. That was a box. Slap is high pitched. He slapped him so hard it sounded like he punched him. That shit was crazy.
that was a box. That was definitely a box, not a slap. That was definitely a box.
That's a fact.
So starting with Don,
Oh man.
tell me like how. So first off, I guess the first question to really ask about this is, do you think in even the slightest way his actions were justified?
So I was saying, okay, so yes, in the slightest way, like I feel like he had the right to go up there and slap the shit out of Chris Rock, but Chris Rock also had the right to beat the hell out of Will Smith on stage. You feel me? Like,
No, but yeah, we did that. You right. You right.
like that's. I feel like that's what he should have did. Like Chris Rock should have gave him hands right on stage, but everybody was saying he was being professional. But I don't know. I would
And
have.
yeah, I definitely, hands out to Chris Rock because like to that level of professionalism in a situation like that is that's not easy, man. That's not easy, especially if you wasn't expecting it at all. But
Yeah.
Clay, what about you? So do you think in any type of way, even the slightest way, Will's actions was justified? You could see yourself doing the same thing in some circumstance.
Here's where that's why I ain't gonna lie. That was like one of the first things I asked myself. If I was as mad as Will felt in that moment, where I felt the need to want to go and slap a forget the fact that it's a black man, but another man
Yeah,
on stage, I would have waited to handle that shit behind the scenes. I would have sat there. You would have seen my expression. I wouldn't have laughed. I would have just been like, all right, it's cool. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to laugh. I'm going to just wait till I see you backstage after I get my award, you punk son of a bitch. And then I would have handled it backstage. But it almost felt to me like him going up on stage and slapping Chris Rock was him trying to like prove a point almost too. And it's like, bro,
Yeah,
what
that's what I
point were
got.
you trying to prove? Because your wife don't even co-sign you going up there and doing that shit. And at the very least, if he did that, I'd have been like, ah, yeah, he, you know what I'm saying? He did it for his wife. He pussy whipped. But she didn't even condone that shit. She's, you know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
like, yo, bro, like he definitely let the emotions get the best of him, man. It's a shame because I wish he didn't do that shit, especially to another black man. That's what hurts me the most.
Yeah, yeah. And I was saying real quick before Jay you go. The another reason why I said he had the right, even though it was stupid, but like I don't blame him in a way. Even though, I mean, Jada, I don't know what's up with her and his relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story because a whole bunch of stuff be coming out about their relationship. But Chris Rock was dogging Jada on the last the last Oscars that he was doing the same thing with. He did a whole joke about her that last Oscars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Will Smith probably came there like, yo, if he makes another joke, like I'm gonna slap the shit out of him on stage. Like he it probably kind of was like semi planned. You know what I'm saying? Like if he makes another joke about Jada, I'm gonna go up there and slap him. You
It could
feel
have
me?
been premeditated. That's true, but
Like it just
still,
came to life. He spoke that to existence probably.
that motherfucker tweet, man.
yeah, man, he sure did, bro. I feel like, I mean, like Clay said, I don't blame him. I understand why he would feel he needed to do that. I just don't agree with the setting and the timing. You get what I'm saying? Like, if
Yeah,
you had told me or you showed me a video of Will Smith at the Oscar after party slapping the shit out of Chris Rock, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty fucking, that's, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. You get what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
That's
but,
gangster. Word. You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
I mean? Yeah, but to me, it's like, like people, someone's doing their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, Will Smith needs to understand that and again, all this shit is clearly not going through his mind. This is
yeah.
an emotional night. He either was or was not. He ain't know whether he's about to win an award that he's been trying to win for over 20 something years of his life and his career. All this stuff going on in the media with
Yeah.
him and his wife and all this stuff. He probably had a couple glasses of champagne.
Oh,
You know what I'm
he
saying? Of
definitely had to be a
wine.
little lit. You can't ain't
You
nobody
know what I mean?
walking up there on that stage.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit late. He's probably
You
sitting
gotta be a
there,
little
and your
lit.
wife, you know what I mean, and
He walked up there laughing too.
yeah, you know what I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, but my thing is like, I think it was staged. The slap lost everything around it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's staged because my thing is, I feel like, you know, I feel like people that are like that are in these positions, why would they need to stage something like this in order to make millions? Like
Yeah,
Chris Rock could go make Madagascar 5 and make millions, not to do all this shit, So,
Right.
but if it's
Right.
not staged and it's something that's real, we'll talk about it in that, um, as if it was. But if it was real, It's a no for me, man. I feel like it's not something that needed to happen. I feel like you don't, niggas doing his job. You know, Will Smith played fucking Hitch. People don't go to him for relationship fucking advice. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
the man
Right.
is a comedian. You got to understand. Chris Rock probably didn't even touch a mill, movie wise, until he played a fucking zebra in a cartoon movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or
true.
as far as like multiple millions. As far as acting credentials and being respected as an actor, you could probably say his most serious respected role was Pookie in the New Jack City.
Yeah.
Will Smith on a daily basis wakes up in a position
Yeah.
that Chris Rock will never be in his life. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to jump up on stage and talking about a guy who was worth millions when he was like 23, bro. You know what I'm saying? 23 years old, and you've been in. There's not been one movie that Will Smith has been in since '98 that he has not been the headlining first name on the board for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Even within
And it was ever since the Fresh Prince.
and so even within the world of Hollywood, you're kind of a brat, a spoiled brat. You know what I'm saying? Like as like you were kind of privileged
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
privileged world. So Chris Rock don't got that. Chris Rock is not getting like, which is to me would have been the greatest revenge for him, is if when he had gotten that award to go up on that stage and just be like, "Yo, I'm touching something you will never touch in your life, bro." Chris Rock ain't never gonna get no Oscar. He's never even gonna be nominated. More than likely. So why you would ruin the night that's probably the most important night of your very long, very hardworking career to make it, because no one's gonna
Right.
remember that night as, oh, that's the night Will Smith won his first Oscar. Everyone's gonna remember as the night that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That's
why would
true.
you
That's
do
a
that to
fact.
yourself, bro?
That's what's gonna sell the most money. Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? You work
That
too
shit
hard for that,
sucks.
bro. There's no way I'm walking up on that stage and slapping that head. And the thing is, if that's my woman, and which I don't think she would have even got at him if he didn't do that. You get what I'm saying? But let's say she did. Say
Right.
Will Smith went home and she was like, "Oh, why you didn't go up on stage and slap Chris Rock right there?" That's not somebody you even want to be with, bro. Why you want to be with somebody like that? You don't
Yeah,
want to be with somebody.
Right.
that's a whole other thing. Like, I don't know what's up with their relationship, but you be hearing so many different things. I think another thing that just came out is apparently one of his kids, I think it was like Willow or something like that, wrote a
It
letter
was Willow.
That
to
didn't just come
Tupac.
out. Why do people that
Tupac.
been happen? Like,
That been
it's
happened?
crazy how something
Yeah.
happens and
Yeah.
like other things that people
People
don't care
bring
about
old shit up. That's
before.
old.
That been happened
Word.
like 3-4 years ago, and people were like talking about it. But
Yeah.
but you're right. It's like like people can't, like, you can't put people in this. And I don't know. Maybe like Caleb said, all this shit is staged, which is why it feels weird talking about it like this, because if it's staged, then we're talking about this
Right.
shit, and it's talking about like you're talking about an episode of Degrassi or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but
Nah.
why, like, just like with the Kim Kardashian thing, people have to understand these men are being put in situations where it's like, which is their fault because they want to date these women. They're being put in situations where they're thinking someone's G checking them. You get what I'm saying? And they have to, but these women are kind of putting them in some weird. Look at the Kanye West thing. The man clearly stated 1,000 times he doesn't want his kid with this guy, and then a couple of days later, they make sure the media sees pictures of, this guy's daughter on this crackhead dude's lap. And so now if he
Right.
goes and does something crazy, you know what I mean? Will Smith is in a relationship with a woman who blatantly
Right.
goes on a Facebook channel, a YouTube channel with his daughter and her mom, talking about their sex life and how their relationship is.
Yeah.
Now
Being
this nigga
open
slapped
about
somebody,
literally
he's crazy.
everything. Shit is weird.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
slap wasn't about no joke. That slap was for Jada. That slap was
That
for
slap is because
everybody
he
that's
can't.
been putting
Yeah.
him in this stressful situation
and
for
and
the past 4 years.
Right.
and y'all
Right.
seen how Kodak
Right.
brought up that one video of Jada and him with he didn't want the camera on him or something like that, and he's like, I think it's disrespectful that you putting the camera in my face, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she was making him like resolve their issues on Instagram Live or some shit like that, which is mad weird.
A lot of weird stuff
Yeah.
like this, and then you see like how weird their kids are, and then you see how she is, and you're like, yeah, because I didn't even think about it until I was talking to this African dude, and he was like talking about like how because he was back in Africa. He was like it was like in the '90s when Fresh Prince and Will Smith started like blowing up.
Yeah.
And he was saying like how Will Smith like
Mm-hmm.
was such like a big thing, like even in Africa, and he's like people respected him so much like that. And he's like, bro, like, do you really think Will Smith is the one that's like this, or is it more Jada? And I was like, bro, you're probably right. Will Smith's probably more normal, but he just has to go along with whatever
Got
she's
you.
on. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because he don't really like if you like at least not publicly, which is why I think the whole August Alsina thing was such a shocker to everybody. Publicly, he don't seem like no crazy dude. You know what I mean? Like he just kind of is very
Yeah.
normal.
Now we
You
know
know what
that
I mean?
he's
Like
see now it's looking like he's the normal one. Jada be tripping heavy.
In a
I
way,
would
yeah.
say no because I would say it looks like after the Oscar thing, it looks like he's tripping. Like,
Well,
but
Jada probably drove him crazy like that. Like
yeah, yeah.
imagine either you know what I'm saying being compared to Tupac his whole life, which you know what I'm saying is a thing. I think he even mentioned that, and like she's probably like on him all the time talking about some you don't have this bad boy image da 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 this that and the other. That's probably a thing, and you know what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
You don't think she be on that,
I doubt it.
If
bro?
she do
And
though,
We
why? And
talking.
why? And why is that? Because she missed Tupac. Is that why?
well, my
Is that
nigga,
why?
my
No,
nigga,
not even that. It's like it's
they've
like
been together how long? Other than you could say maybe back in the Fresh Prince days, he was kind of thuggish. Not even thuggish. You could say he was kind of like kind of like a
nah,
homeboy.
not on the Tupac level.
That's what I'm
That was
saying.
a little
So
different.
you so how could you be with somebody for that long and know how they are, and then one day just be like, why you not like Tupac? That's crazy.
She
I'd be
probably
like,
been like that because like even I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Like I said, the whole relationship is kind of odd because they did a whole red table talk, and she said both her and Will said they like when they before they got married, like I think she cried like she didn't want to get married type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like it's just weird the whole aspect of their relationship. You know what
man,
I'm
that's part
saying?
of the problem. They do too much of this red table talk thing, and like too much of their personal life is like it's weird, bro. You know, it's like celebrities are so weird because like they'll be the main people that be tight that they don't get privacy, but then they themselves will put all their shit out into the public and make it more interesting for people to want to go look at more.
I never understood that. I never understood that, bro.
Like, bro,
Fucking
like
hypocrisy at its finest.
it's so weird. Like,
We just
because
said
like,
I didn't know they had Will Smith was married before.
yeah, bro. Yo,
Hypocrisy.
remember he has a whole older son, like that nigga Trey, like
True,
with
but I
that.
mean that don't mean he was married, but that makes sense. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I forgot about his
Oh
older
yeah,
son.
true. He was full blown relationship. Yeah,
But yeah, nah,
yeah,
they
but
on some
yeah,
weird
I don't.
stuff. They whole like I said, their whole relationship is just kind of like odd, like always on the red table talk, and then they got that whole entanglement thing that they were talking about. He was saying that she was in an entanglement. He was laid back, so that means
Nigga
she was,
fucking
yeah,
tangle
yeah,
man.
yeah,
We was
yeah,
we was
exactly.
knocking
And you
boots.
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I remember before that red table talk, everybody had these it was like a rumor going around that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith they were like in like a weird open relationship. I don't know if y'all remember hearing about that rumor. It was like a
Yeah,
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 everybody used to say that. And then I
and
seen a
but
video
and
about Jada. She
to be
denied
clear,
it and said
one of
she
the things that I
wish.
was thinking too, like I'm pretty sure, especially throughout their whole relationship, he wasn't
Mhm.
squeaky clean. I'm pretty sure she caught him in situations and stuff he wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to be doing and shit. But what I think has got him so emotionally distraught is how public she made so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Everything.
you could tell
Yeah,
he wanted to keep
everything.
those kind of things like in private, bro. And
Private.
it's too much, bro. Like I don't know, man. So, but let me ask you, Don. You Chris Rock. What is your immediate reaction? You see this nigga walking up.
bro.
Immediate reaction.
We
Not
throwing
when he
hand
hits you.
like we throwing hands as
You
soon as
see him walking up.
all right, when
You
I
see
see
him
him walking
walking
up,
up.
yeah, I'm gonna be like in my head, I'm like, yo, what's he doing? Like, is this? I don't know if somebody like pranking me. Is this part of the show? Because Rock probably had that on his mind. Like, yo, is this part of the show? Like, he must be coming
Yeah,
up
I
here
think that was the
pranking
thing
me.
too. I think he thought like, oh, maybe they knew this was gonna happen. Like they did this to me. Like
Yeah. But as soon as I see him cock his hand back, boy, yo, we having a brawl on that stage. I don't care what people who watching, what endorse like, cause you know what I'm saying. You never know if when somebody attacks you, you never know what they got in mind. Will Smith could have like literally got him in a chokehold and tried to kill him right there on stage. So like self-defense. But I ain't just gonna get slapped and be like, oh shit, Will Smith just slapped this shit out of me. No, sir.
That's dead what this nigga said. Nigga said, no, sir.
That's not happening, bro. We brawling on the stage, bro.
Big facts.
That was dead ass his reaction though.
Clay, what about you? What you seeing Will Smith walking up to you after you crack that joke? What's up?
I wouldn't know what to expect me either. Like, I would think he's probably coming up to me. Honestly, like, I would think a nigga coming to dap me up, like, you know what, that was a good joke.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I play with him, be like, oh, don't joke around like that. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
you think, just listen, they'd have made a meme out of me, boy. My ass would have had my hand reached out, like, yeah, nigga, you like that joke, Bob? I would have got slapped with my fucking hand out, nigga. If it was me, that's what would have happened.
That's a good joke, Pop.
I would have got boxed with my hand out, son. It would have looked worse.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he did that shit so.
Chris Rock had his hands in his pocket.
His hands behind his back.
Oh, his hands behind his back. Word.
Bro, I'm not going out like that. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be that nigga that got smacked and then to do nothing about it on live TV on like one of the most watched.
Too much people watching this shit.
Yeah, bro.
You talking about the millions of people watching across the nation. Our colleagues and peers and friends in the audience watching this shit live. My mama is at home watching it. My brothers and shit. Hell no, bro. I'm like, nigga, I'm throwing your ass like Uncle Phil used to throw jazz out there. you getting launched off that stage, boy. Straight up. Son. What you mean?
Chris Rock played for that.
I see him walking up to me, bro. I'm like, bro, I hope you're not coming up here to hit me. I hope that's not what you're about to do. Like, because like, and if it got to the point of physical violence, I would have to follow him on that stage, bro. Straight up,
bro. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I can think. The only reaction, because like, forget what them you know what I'm saying, people in the audience, them rich folks, you know what I'm saying, WB, they'll eventually forgive you because they're gonna understand. Yeah, he came up there and slapped you. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand your immediate reaction to slap him back and fight him on stage. You know what I'm saying? But Chris, he probably would have had like right now he had a little clout, but he don't want to talk about the slap because he probably feel embarrassed. Imagine if he started fighting Will Smith on stage, bro. He gonna go on an interview tour like crazy, talking about so when you hit him back, what was going through your mind? Yeah, I was gonna beat his ass. That was going through my mind. Like, yeah, you know, he a comedian, so he gonna make that shit super funny. But he got
I feel like he gonna make it funny regardless.
No, he don't want to talk about it because he's embarrassed, bro.
Nigga, he don't want to talk about it because he's saving it for the stand-up. You don't see what he got coming
he's
up?
doing the stand-ups, and he's not talking about it.
He said he's not. He quoted yesterday. He said he's not talking about it until he gets paid for it. So I'm pretty sure Netflix or somebody's gonna do like a documentary or something or pay him.
Maybe. But I seen he's going on tour with Kevin Hart, I believe.
Yeah, he been on tour, but he already started on the first night of it. He said,
they already started their tour.
Yeah, and on the first night he.
But even during the tour, he said he's not talking about it.
Yes, nigga, that's what I'm trying to tell you. On the opening night of the tour,
that's what I'm saying. That don't
walked out. He was like, cause remember that shit happened on like the Friday or the week before. The tour first date was a week later. So it was like the next weekend. So he was like, yeah. When he walked out on stage, he just said, he's like, bro, I'm still processing all that shit that happened, so I'm not ready to talk about it. That's basically what he said. So,
bro, I'm telling you, it's because he's embarrassed,
he even said, if you came here to hear a bunch of jokes about that shit, you're not going to hear none because I'm not going to joke about it. So, but yeah,
he's probably still processing it for real. That makes sense.
He probably embarrassed, like, damn, I really got slapped in front of the whole world and didn't do nothing.
No, I don't think he's embarrassed because I seen he was outside after that shit.
He gonna be outside, but to talk about it, like, what can you? I mean, yeah, he could
think he needs to be embarrassed. I feel like I'd be embarrassed for Will Smith. I feel like Will Smith should be more embarrassed for him.
Yeah, Will Smith definitely embarrassed.
What did you just made yourself look stupid, bro. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, which I get what you're saying. I blame Chris Rock because I wouldn't have just taken the hit and not done nothing. But
or at least slapped him back. He didn't have to full out fight him. He could have at least just smacked him in the back of his head type shit when he was walking.
Yeah, so I would have been like, yo, nigga, I would have cussed him out or something. When he sat back down, I would have ripped him with like 8 more jokes.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But I don't know, man.
I was like, your mama hit harder than you, nigga.
Honestly speaking, I feel like once it happened and when he sat down, and especially when Will started to like yell and stuff like that, I think he really felt like, damn, like, because you could tell they're friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell they actually like cool with each other. So I feel like a part of him was like, damn, I
Yeah.
actually like made my friend upset. You know what I'm saying? I'll chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell he was just like, okay, nigga, like, I'll relax. Like,
Yeah.
but
Like, okay, keep my wife's
yeah,
name
like,
out your
yeah,
mouth.
okay,
Damn.
like,
All right.
yeah, and and that's something. While obviously not on this big of a scale, that's something we all been through. We've been chilling with homeboys and stuff, and nigga might say a joke, where you're like, my nigga, chill, and he's like, all right, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I ain't know what's gonna
Yeah.
offend you, and I'm just like,
I ain't never slapped a nigga for it though.
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never. Yeah, I ain't never slapped a nigga for it though.
Yeah, like especially, and what
Oh
was really
man.
disappointing about it to me is like he didn't. The whole process of getting out of your seat and walking up there, you didn't even once think like, maybe this ain't a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I just,
Yeah, he had enough time
I'm
to
gonna just
think. He
dap
had
him
enough
up.
time to think about
yeah,
it when he was walking up there.
yeah,
I'm gonna just dap him up. I ain't gonna slap him.
yeah, because it wasn't even. I don't even think it was worth the
I would have been
like,
expecting it. I'd have been like, my nigga.
yeah. And that would have been much more of like a Will Smith thing to do, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like,
Right.
because him resorting to this is the last nigga I would have imagined resorting to violence in that kind of situation. Like,
Hey, that's
crazy.
why he was doing that. He wanted to let niggas know.
Yeah, man, he was not
Put
feeling
niggas
that.
on notice.
Like I'm tired of niggas talking about Tupac. I'm gangster too, nigga.
Hey,
maybe that too. And
I'm
honestly
saying that's
speaking,
what I'm
that's probably
saying. That's what I'm saying.
he's
When he
thinking,
went up there,
what would Tupac do?
exactly. That's what
What
was in
would
my head. I
Tupac
feel
do?
like he's trying to like he sees what everybody talking about. Like, oh, even his
Yo,
memes like, yo,
chill.
he ain't on Tupac. He ain't like Tupac. Jada need to be with Tupac. What would what would
Tupac would have
Tupac
went
do?
up. Even
So-
after the slap, they be like, man, Tupac would have went up there and shot his ass.
Yeah, that's what people were saying.
I seen niggas making jokes about that too, and I'm just like, yo, niggas gotta chill, bro.
So it's like, I don't know. That's why I be thinking like he like is in a race with a dead man type shit. Like, I don't know. He's in competition
And
with a
if you
dead
feel
man.
like- My thing is, if you feel like you can't fill the void for your wife, my nigga, then why you stay married to her? Why you have two pitney?
That's why I say the whole relationship is just weird to me, bro.
Nigga, look at Kanye West. This nigga got 4 kids with Kim Kardashian, bro. These niggas be just letting it rip.
But
Like,
yeah,
you can't. Shit is crazy, bro. You can't go up there and box. What if this is why I was telling people after the incident, right? I get it if you if you want to view it as Will Smith was defending his woman or defending a black woman and he had a right to do this, right?
Yeah.
But do we really want to create an environment and a culture where black men are just going around slapping every nigga that says something about his girl? I don't think we want that. I don't think we want that happening, man. Because it's gonna be endless slaps, bro. Because like I seen somebody else say, like, if he slapped Chris Rock, there's like 10 other niggas he needs to slap. You know what I'm saying? For
right.
because you didn't slap August Alsina.
That's what everybody's saying. He ain't slapped August Alsina.
How you didn't slap this nigga?
I don't know. That's that. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that one.
That nigga was on
For
tour. He
real.
had concerts. You could have interrupted that shit and ran up.
Box the shit out of him.
He's
Yeah.
clearly like
That's
boxing
true,
niggas at their job.
That shit crazy.
At their job.
Went up on stage and slapped the hell out of August Alsina.
Yeah, nigga, you like to box niggas at their job, so.
That's
But yeah, that's definitely something I feel like is gonna be going on. I mean, okay. So before we stop in that discussion, let's real quick touch on his punishment. Do y'all think he was banned for 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think that's too much or too little?
Banned for 10 years.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
can't
I mean,
come-
that's better than going to jail. He ain't getting no jail time for the cops was out there. So, hey,
Ain't nobody gonna arrest Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock. You know,
they was out there legally. They could have, and
They
Chris,
could have.
yeah, and Chris Rock didn't sue him. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Was it?
take the 10
But
years.
then you see
10-year
people keep
ban.
saying like, bro, if Chris Rock had done that, everybody be like, oh, see, Chris Rock a sellout, he a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly he couldn't do that.
Nah.
Oh, you
I'm
saying
pretty
he should?
sure-
You saying like it's better off that he didn't sue him?
I feel like I'm saying it was his only option not to. I don't think like I'm pretty sure once the
Yeah.
police even came and asked him, he's like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Like, what the fuck? I can't. Like, don't even ask me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because once he had
Yeah,
done
that's
that, it
true.
would miss me.
That's true.
Maybe
Especially
because they're
if it's
like,
somebody you cool with.
that's what I'm saying. Maybe
Yeah,
it's because they like low key homies. If it was like a random dude, yeah, give me that bag. I
Yeah.
yeah.
don't
The only
care.
way I feel like it was and then
No,
okay,
of
boom.
course.
That's another thing. I don't think had that had been anybody else up on that stage, particularly if it was a white man, like say that was like Bradley Cooper, Robert De Niro, or whoever up there and said that, I don't think Will Smith would have ran up there and done that.
Oh, if it was a white,
And
yeah.
and you see, this is my issue, and I will say this. This is my issue with black people, is that we can't, like, we are way more comfortable and more liable to get violent with each other for some reason than people, the non-minorities, over like disrespect.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, a white
Yeah.
boy step on some niggas Jordans, he was like, it's all good, bro. I step on some niggas Jordans, what the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to like
So
Yeah,
I'm thinking
word.
in the Will Smith case, if it was a white dude, obviously it's gonna be way higher consequences, punishments. Like he probably would have went to jail. He was gonna get sued. They was gonna take him for all he got. He was gonna like for sure probably not get like any more roles like on some crazy cancel culture type shit. Like the consequences would be even heavier if it was a white dude.
But
I think
Caleb,
it
you said
depends on
I
the.
have
I think it depends on the white
I
dude,
think
but
Caleb's
I
saying that he
agree.
slapped somebody for talking crazy.
Oh, like, yeah, you can. Like, I'm not saying you it's not you can do it. But I'm saying, do we want to create a culture where every nigga's going around doing that? Because we you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're talking about, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but yeah, bro. And so to me, it's like, you know, it just looks bad when it's like, okay, and yeah, like you're right. If it was somebody else, I feel like they would have definitely
Consequences would have went crazy.
But see, but then say it was a white man, race would have automatically been thrown into it. They would have been like, "Oh, Will Smith slapping white people." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
a white man couldn't have done the joke anyway because the white
and
If
they're
a
gonna.
white man did it, it would have been a race issue too.
Yeah, the Oscars wouldn't have let him do it. They wouldn't have let a white dude do that joke.
No, it would have been more. It would have been more stereotypical. It would have been more stereotypical because it'd have been like, "Oh, black people can't take a joke" type shit.
Damn.
Right,
Or like this is how black people act when they feelings get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like because it
Right,
already
right,
kind of
right.
looks like that, except it's even worse because now it really shows like nigga will literally make another black man look bad just to make sure they know we. You know what I'm saying?
I got a crazy scenario. Do y'all think everybody will be on Will's side like for sure if it was a white man who said it?
Oh hell yeah! Especially if
You think so?
especially if it was a white man. And
If it was a white man who said it and he didn't slap him, hell yeah, niggas would be on his side.
No, I'm saying when Will slapped him. White man said it, Will goes up there, slaps him.
Yeah, everyone maybe except
Yeah.
white people.
Everybody be on Will Smith's
when
side.
you think nigga mentality, niggas is gonna be on Will's side.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah, because they're gonna
Nigga,
be like
he slapped a nigga and niggas was on his side. You think if he slapped a white person, niggas?
I'm talking about like majority of niggas because I don't think everybody was on Will's side. I think
it feels kind of 50-50 for real.
Yeah. Because like I said, I understand why he did it, but like I'm still not on his side with it. Like he's definitely wrong. You shouldn't go up there and slap.
And not only that, but like it's such a weird situation that like when I go on social media, especially right after it happened, I was seeing mixed emotions all over the place. Like I couldn't get like a general feel as far as like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like more like because even some people that I would think would agree with me was actually not agreeing with me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just everybody really got their own opinion on that shit.
Yeah, because my thing is like, I think because people are getting a lot of the people who have problems with it, people are getting it mixed up what they have a problem about it with. Because like I said, I wouldn't do it, because one of the main reasons why I don't care what people say about like Jamaican niggas and shit like that is like, they don't let women turn them into like fools for shit or makes them you know, and I can't say because I've been in that position where I've reacted publicly stupidly over a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even say that I'm that cool about it. But me personally, I would not slapping no nigga over no woman regardless, especially no woman that goes around telling people that she's fucking some other nigga while she's with me. This is not what I'm going to do. But if you want to agree and say that he should have slapped him, I'm cool with that. But the setting and the timing, that's the only problem. That I'm not agreeing with 100% no matter what. Because I'm not, if I'm agreeing to slapping him, I'm not running up and slapping him on the stage at the Oscars, bro.
Not at the
Not doing
Oscars,
it,
boy.
especially not 10 minutes before I'm about to win an Oscar. Like, it just seems fucking stupid. Like, I would have waited until after and slapped him with the damn Oscar. I would have walked him to the after party. That's what I would have done. Why would you slap him
That's
on
true.
the stage?
It wouldn't be as much like backlash if he did it that way. It still would, but like not as much.
Yeah, and I don't think it would have been as big as, because, for example, let's all not all forget Drake. No, Diddy slapped Drake.
I think it was the other way around.
No,
No, it was
slapped
Diddy
Drake.
slap Drake. Yep, you're right. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
But there's no video of this. There's no video. To this day, this is the thing people say happened, but there's no video.
I'm thinking.
Imagine if Diddy ran up on stage at like the Grammys and slapped Drake on stage. It would be a whole different thing. To this day, people would still be talking about that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you gotta be smart enough to pick when and where to do certain things, bro.
That's true.
Nah, Caleb, police is not you. When people trust me, bro. If you like, the police can't arrest you. You have to press charges, or you have to say like, okay, because that's an assault. I'm assuming that's the only charge they
Yeah.
gave him, right?
It's up to like if you say you want to press, do you want to press charges on this person? Yeah. If it's not, if it's like,
but Chris Rock, there's no way, and that's why I believed it when they said, Chris Rock didn't want him to get arrested, because if he did, everyone would just be like, Chris Rock is a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, and he knew that wasn't what he wanted to do next. So he was like, yeah, don't even ask me that shit. Like, I'm not gonna sue him. I'm not gonna get him arrested.
Chris Rock from the city, man. He could take a slap. He was all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Some little bitch ass Will Smith slap. I wouldn't even like. I understand it was like some Mike Tyson right left hook. You know what I'm saying? Knocked his top. The nigga didn't even knock him off his feet. He just went like this and you know, like the fuck.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like.
Oh wow! That's literally all he said. It was like, oh wow. Man, shout out Chris Rock, man. He the fucking GOAT.
Bro, this nigga out, bro.
He a real nigga for that one, man. He took a box and laughed it off.
As I'm saying, like, the only person to ever bring Will Smith out of his character, bro. Like, Will Smith's own wife can bring him out of his character.
That's true.
That's crazy, bro. Like, crazy, but.
And shout out Lupita, yo. Lupita had the reaction of the year behind Will Smith after he did that shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure most people, I'd assume, up until when he sat down and started yelling, I'm pretty sure most people probably thought it was staged. They probably like, oh, this is some fiction.
It was staged.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But then when he sat down, he started yelling about the keep my wife. I was like, oh, this nigga's mad. Like, he's mad for real. Like
oh, he dead ass. He's definitely dead ass right now. Yeah,
man. But I don't know. I feel like that wasn't enough to warrant violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, say he had said some shit about.
Oh yeah, of course not.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not hitting you over that, man. Like, maybe if he had said some shit about her fucking somebody or some shit like that.
August Alsina.
Yeah, like say he had mentioned some shit like that.
Word. If he had brought up some shit like that, then that's different.
Well, nigga, I'm not hitting you.
All my niggas said was G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. That's it.
I was telling people, I don't even think
all he said was a G.I. Jane joke.
I don't even think it was like, I feel like it could have.
It wasn't.
I feel like it was like.
Even he said, he was like, oh, come on, that wasn't that bad. That was an easy one.
A C plus at most. And you hit that nigga over that? That nigga probably be like, bro,
right.
All the jokes I've told in my life, that's the joke I got hit for?
Right.
Like, wow.
He probably never, you're right. He probably never got hit for a joke before.
Yeah, I'm pretty, you can tell he never did. Like, from his reaction, like, wow, like, nigga actually hit me over a joke.
I can understand if he said some shit like, oh, Will and Jada are here. Where's August?
Yeah, like some shit like that. Then it's like, okay. Like,
I'm going to slap this nigga.
I'm going to slap the shit out of this nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. He's good. Because even if I reacted like him and I didn't immediately want to get violent with Will Smith and I didn't hit him back, I couldn't have continued hosting that show, bro. I'd have been like, yo, I'm out. Because I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
like, clearly I can't tell jokes up here, so I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do. Like, I don't want to get hit again.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Like,
Oh my
nigga, I said
god.
a joke and this man ran up
Nah,
on me,
shit too
bro.
crazy.
Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't think that time and the place publicly doing that. You could have even gotten this man's number, called him and threatened him, said some wild shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You could have
Backstage, even. That's what I said. Yeah.
backstage slugged him. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Tragic.
Tragic, man. It's fucked up.
Wow, bro.
But anyway, that's definitely something, like I was saying, we're gonna have to keep up with, because I'm pretty sure this is not the end of it. But
Yeah,
wait, did we
yeah.
answer the question about the punishment? The punishment. Do you agree with the
Ooh.
punishment? No, the 10-year punishment. You agree with it? Do you think it should have been worse or less?
Oh, I answered. I don't think Claire answered.
I thought, yeah, he answered. I didn't get the answer yet, but I'm pretty sure 10 years got to be enough, because I thought they was just going to tell this nigga, like, yo, go retire now. Like, just bye. Like, so for them to tell him 10 years and he can come back, I think he got away with like a fake slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I think, like, I mean, obviously, like that's what we were talking about in the chat here. Like, he could have got arrested, which again, in my head, I don't see no scenario where
That
that was going
too.
to happen, because, and that's another reason why I feel like I'm more of a person that I don't believe in staging and conspiracy as much as I believe in corruption. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even if, like Caleb is saying here, that they could have pressed charges even without Chris Rock's consent, I feel like him just being Will Smith on the night of the Oscars of him, they wasn't gonna do that. LAPD wasn't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know what kind of backlash they would have got for that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Will Smith would have bailed out by the
Yeah.
way. So it would have made no sense to do it, you know? So you got to think about that too. I don't think that necessarily means that it was, you know, staged. I think the police probably got there and was like, look, we ain't about to arrest Will Smith. Come on, how that sound? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way that's happening. So, but as far as the punishment, bro, I don't know, man. I feel like Clay said, there's a little bit of a slap on the wrist, man. Because I feel like the Academy themselves maybe not take that. Because the only thing they more could have done was taking the award from him, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think that would necessarily be fair, because what he won the award for don't really physically have nothing to do with what he did that night to Chris Rock. So, and it's not like it was.
Facts.
Because I saw someone say, like, oh, if they put him in a situation to give back the award, they got to take away Harvey Weinstein's award and blah blah blah, like all these other guys that. But it's like, those niggas did shit.
And that's probably why they didn't do it, because it's gonna start those conversations.
Yeah, but and it would. But why those conversations are so stupid to me? Because it's like, if you like, those things happened outside of the award ceremony. Do you think the Academy and the Oscars would have cared if Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on the street? They wouldn't care. There would be no punishment. It's because he interrupted the ceremony. You don't do that.
Right.
In the amount of years that the Oscars has been on, since what, 1960 something or whatever, 50 something, no one has ever done that. No one. Niggas don't even run. The only person that even interrupted the MTV Awards was Kanye West. Niggas don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
much less the Oscars.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right.
You can't do that and just get a slap on the wrist. That's crazy. Like, but I guess banning him, you know what I'm saying? That's the least they could have done. You know, make sure he don't show up to any more of them. Although, obviously, I don't think this was something that was going to happen again.
Yeah,
anyway,
he ain't never going to do that again.
We're not going to do that shit again. But, and now he gotten his award, so. And they didn't say he can't win any more Oscars. He just can't physically be at the show.
He just can't be there. Yeah.
And it's like, you probably don't give a shit anyway. Like, fuck it, you know? So, but yeah, man.
Like, fuck it. One less day I got to dress up and act.
Yeah. Before we go, let's talk real quick about these two deaths that happened that were kind of weird. I don't know, to be honest, Don, you might have to like look up something real quick for us to really get into it, because I don't really the one football player.
Oh, you talking about?
I'm football player. Let's talk about the situation with the black dude and the white girl.
Yeah. No, I don't know much.
Okay, I'm about to say, because I know all about the Dwayne Haskins situation.
Oh, this ain't Dwayne Haskins.
The football player.
This one's the Christian. I don't know.
The football player. No.
Nah. This.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about the other John. I'm just saying.
Miami. that it happened.
Not, no, no, no,
They're
no.
both
Yeah, I
football
know.
players.
I know.
No,
No, no.
Oh, okay, okay.
The
Okay.
one that you're talking about now with the white girl is a YouTuber, I think.
yeah, he's like a YouTuber or something. It happened in Miami,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so I don't really know nothing. Has there been any details as far as like because there's obviously the girl.
I wasn't able to find any details. Yeah, she definitely did it.
There's not much
Yeah.
details. But what happened is, okay, so she definitely did it, and
I know the police like sent it to like a
sent
psych ward or something.
Yeah. What do you when you go to like a crazy asylum or
Psych
whatever,
ward.
psych ward, instead of going to jail, and that's what everybody's wilding about. But they were wilding until they found out Buddy was like a complete anti-black woman dude, and would like completely like just go crazy on black women on Twitter. And then you got people saying, because those were old tweets. And then also there's another thing. It was like the whole weird situation where the chick who killed him, or I guess legal terms allegedly killed him, because she didn't get, and she's not guilty yet. But she had tweets about her wanting to marry a rich black man. So that's all.
No, it wasn't tweets. I think it was like she had like an interview with like somebody in a club or something like that, like one of them people that be asking random questions on TikTok or something like that, and they asked her like, oh, like what type of man are you into, and she's like, she wants a rich black man or something like that. I seen that.
Got you.
Well, in my opinion, if you're the type of dude that hates black women, and you're a white woman that wants a rich black man, you're a match made in fucking heaven. So I don't see there's no problem.
Right.
And I don't think just because, while I clearly don't agree with his opinion there, even if he hates black women, I don't think that excuses or makes it okay for her to kill him. I don't think it may,
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's why she killed him in the first place either.
Yeah,
Gotta be something.
I mean, she obviously killed him. From what I heard, they would gotten like some type of argument or something, or before it happened. So I guess, and then I heard too, from what I was reading, other stuff like he was constantly like kind of abusive to her and controlling, all that regular like shit that So, but yeah, but
no wonder. Usually those are the type of niggas that don't like black girls.
Yep.
But the another thing is why she only went.
Those are usually the type. They don't like black girls because most black girls ain't going for that bullshit.
Why is she in a
black girl fuck you up?
Why is she in a mental asylum and not in jail right now? That's the big thing.
Because
she knew what the fuck she was doing.
We don't know the details of the crime. We don't know the nature of the crime. Because, for example, right, and this is like real shit. If you murder Cleon, right, like police come to the house, see you murder Cleon, and you shot him 2-3 times or whatever, and he's just on the floor bleeding, and you obviously did it, they're just going to take you to prison. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
They're going to take my ass straight to jail. Hell yeah.
But if you kill Clown and the police come and he's carved up like a fucking pumpkin and you took his blood and wrote on the wall 666 or some wild shit, they're probably gonna be like, you should probably go get some mental help before we send you straight to prison. So I'm pretty sure
right.
When they got there and they saw the scene of the crime and how whatever state she was in, they probably like, yeah, this bitch, she needs to be seen first before she, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
because I seen a video of her that surfaced of her like covered in blood and shit.
Yeah, all that. So I'm pretty sure when she killed him, however she did it, she probably went red, like went black crazy, just like
blacked on him.
So when the niggas got there. And I think mentally itself too, right? When police show up to murder scenes or homicide scenes, normally the perpetrator is probably not there. So if you get to the scene of the crime and the murderer is there, that already is a sign that you're fucking nuts. You know what I mean? Because you didn't even attempt to flee the scene of the crime.
You knew he was coming and you stayed.
Oh, bro. We'd have to get all the details because I don't know. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't think they
I feel like they probably like, oh, this white girl, this, you know what I'm saying, young white girl doesn't seem like if she was sane she would kill this guy. So we got to take her to a mental asylum. That's what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Because look. I mean, I can put it to the camera.
How does that make sense?
Her picture, she don't look like a killer. You know what I mean?
But then, so why would they take her to the mental asylum?
That's what I'm saying. That's like because they see this young white girl. She probably looked devastated after she did it. They probably was like, yeah, she don't look like this happened like sanely. She probably blacked
But you
out.
know, a mental asylum is not like a good place, right? Like,
It's better than
like
jail.
Not really.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Depends on how you
I
look
mean,
at
it
it.
depends.
Like,
Not
I
I
mean,
can
really.
sit here and tell you
okay,
that
I don't know
black
about
people
jail,
look.
but I know it'd be better than going to prison. Okay, that's a different story. Yeah, going to a mental, but I don't know how it is in a mental asylum.
But either way, nigga, let me tell you further. In that
They
situation, the
they
first night
dope
you're
you up,
not going to
nigga.
straight up prison. You until you go to have some type of
Yeah, that's what I'm
trial
saying.
or
That's what I'm
see a
saying.
judge.
You're gonna be in jail.
She's just going to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? She's obviously going to be isolated given the nature of the crime. She's not going to be in like a public population. But
But I feel like I don't know. I'd have to see what goes on with mental asylums. But I feel like they're a little more lenient than you actually being in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mental asylum. It's not jail.
yeah, I mean, obviously it's not probably as
She gonna
like
have more privileges.
right. Well, I don't know. I mean, look. Bottom line is, she clearly did this crime. There's no other. There's no other suspects. And the thing is, whether or not she whether or not whether she's having a good time right now and she was sent to the psych ward out of pity or out of leniency, it's not gonna be like that forever. She's clearly gonna have to
Right.
go to trial and go to prison or something for these crimes. So it's only a matter of time, bro. Um, because yeah, but I really would like to know like how the hell like or what did he say, what happened to get her to that point to murder him like
Yeah.
that.
We
That's what
probably
I'll be
we
interested in.
probably not gonna get those details. Like she's probably pulling the crazy. And if she continue like if she does if they do say she did it and she does plead like that crazy or whatever that she's crazy, she probably could just stay in the mental asylum the whole time.
Sean Burke says she has a better chance of getting out of the asylum than getting out for a murder sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
exactly.
what I'm saying. She
So
can get out the asylum, but at some point she's gonna have to face face these charges unless she, you know,
no, I think what he's trying to say is if say they say okay she did murder him blah 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 but she's crazy so she's gonna be in this mental asylum, right? She can get out of that
Mhm.
mental asylum completely.
yeah, but that's
Get
in the future. I think everyone's acting right now like because she's in a mental like that's her punishment. Oh, you're gonna be in a mental
that's
asylum for
true.
a month and go. No, like she's just there right now for them to evaluate her mentally to see if she's even fit for some kind of trial, fit to be questioned. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I feel like if you walk in a fucking, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
claims self-defense. Stand your ground. She will get away. Dead men can't talk. Yeah, and that's another thing. This shit happened in Florida, so we already know how that shit
Shawty
works.
getting off.
Two, she's white.
Yeah.
He was black. She said self-defense. Caleb said dead men cannot talk, and I've seen it happen in so much type of police situations, trials, whatever. When the person is dead, they cannot tell you no side of no story. So it's left for the person that murdered you to tell you like, yo, they can say anything, and well, I'm sure she's gonna have a good lawyer, and and yeah, the lawyer's gonna whatever lawyer's gonna coach her to be like, yo, tell them whatever, tell them this nigga hit you, tell him he threatened you, he's been threatening you for months, you know, whatever, you know what I mean, like so. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
definitely
So y'all think she gonna get off with it? She gonna get away with it?
oh yeah, man. I mean, I feel like if she does get any kind of time, it's not gonna be nothing worthwhile, like nothing crazy, nothing at all.
Damn. R.I.P.
Because
to that dude though. But like a lot of people on Twitter were saying like a lot of black women especially they was talking about some this ain't our fight. I don't blame them. But it was going ham on them black women.
let me tell you something though, bro. And this is my problem with the world right now. I get that we all are what we are. We all got a gang. We all got a side that we on. But we ain't gonna fix none of these problems at all if we all look at everything as, oh, that's not our fight, just because it's not our people's who was the victim. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or it's because it's
Yeah.
someone who we don't respect exactly that was a victim. You get what I'm saying? Because like you basically pointed out, if this had been a black girl in this situation, what that it would have been their fight.
I mean, I guess they trying to
Or if he
say
didn't hate black women, let's say he
if he
didn't,
didn't
quote
hate
unquote.
black women, yeah, it would have been they fight. They would have been
But he
probably
wasn't dating one.
marching
He
in
was
the
dating a white
streets. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it was if he, all right, so say he didn't do those tweets, right?
woman. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no, it's a
Everything's
tough
the
situation.
gang.
Hold on,
Once
hear
you
me out,
find out
hold on,
somebody don't like your gang, oh
hold
fuck
on,
him.
hold on. If
He ain't
if
fucking with the gang, fuck him.
if he was dating that white girl still, he got killed by the white girl, but didn't make those tweets, they probably would have been in the streets marching for him right now.
Nah,
You
bro.
don't think so?
Ain't no listen.
I don't think they would be going that hard.
You
Listen,
don't think they be
bro.
going that
I
hard?
put my
While she's
bets
in the
on this.
asylum?
He would still,
I
bro.
pull
He
up.
would still be getting criticism for even dating the white girl, bro. I
Ain't
get
no,
criticized for even telling people that I talk to white women
bro.
to
That's
blood
what I'm
clot,
saying,
my
bro.
nigga.
Trust
Let
me,
alone
bro.
dating a white woman,
Oh, you
bro. That
canceled by the
alone
black
right there
women
is a
now. It's over.
buzzkill for
Ain't
You
like
no
about to get
black
60%
canceled
of
on
the
Twitter.
black community, my
in the
nigga.
street. Ain't no black girl's gonna be marching in the street for no nigga that was dating a white girl, bro. None at all.
That's true. That's
Not
true.
at
That's
all.
the he.
They
Yeah,
might say
yeah,
my
yeah.
condolences, R.I.P. That's about it.
Word.
They're not gonna be marching in the streets.
And then after that, you
Let's
get
see.
your
Philip
fucking
Cooper said
lucky.
she said
Word.
she was suicidal because she kept getting harassed. She was not arrested or detained. The next day, she was caught on video at a bar with her father. Afterwards, she admitted herself. Interesting.
Having a drink. Word. I seen that.
I ain't see that part. See that.
I seen that.
You right though.
I seen that the video. They were like, yo, she was just caught accused for murder, and she's out having a drink,
Now
talking
say it
about
was
she's
a
mentally unstable.
say it was a black girl who killed him. You think she? I feel like she would have got arrested right away. She ain't gonna be able to walk away from that.
Of course.
It's just how
That is true.
It's just how it is.
Because as I said, how's it look? Looks like walked in. Oh, this nigga was bothering you. This nigga was making life hard for you, huh? Yeah.
Oh shit!
We see this.
He did it.
Exactly what it looks like.
He's dead on. He did it.
Stupid nigga.
Damn, bro. But nah, but R.I.P. anyway, man. It's sad to see stuff like that happen either way.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him, bro. But again, this goes with my message from earlier, man. Sometimes people get in relationships with people and was like, why, maybe you should have saw this was going south, bro.
Right.
And because, like, from what I'm reading, this is clearly not the first incident they had. Like, I think I saw something like they said the neighbors in the hotel said they've been arguing like the whole time or some shit like that, like having problems the whole time they was on vacation.
Damn. And if he was with a black girl, she probably would have argued with him a little bit, but probably not that much. Clearly, I'm fucking around.
But like
I'm joking.
3 days into the argument, black girl, black, I'm going home. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah. For real. Nah, but this.
One of her girlfriends would have told her, like, girl, get the fuck out that hotel with that nigga. Go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
White girl, her friends probably like, girl, just work it out. He's fine. It will be fine.
True. She probably
Did
took that
he pay for everything?
Oh shit! Damn. Sad situation though, man.
Sad situations, bro. People don't get involved with these people that put you in murderous, slap a nigga situations, man. Don't do it. Kanye West
like
was
doing it to
threatened.
themselves. I don't know why.
Got people out here actually killing niggas. But yeah, so as far as that, I don't know, man. But so what about this other situation with the football? So from what I read about the other situation, Clay, you said you know all about it or you know more about it, but he for some reason when he was at training camp,
man.
for some reason ended up walking on the highway and then got ran over.
Yeah, I don't understand it. They said he was trying to cross Interstate 595 near not too far from Fort Lauderdale Airport in Broward. And it was early as hell in the morning too. It was like around 6 o'clock in the morning, and then he got hit by a dump truck.
Why was he trying to cross 95? That's kind of like the
595. He was trying to cross 595.
595. I know 595. It's a huge highway. Huge, actually.
That's what I'm saying, by the airport.
Yeah.
Why the
The
hell
one by the airport.
why was he trying to cross it?
This says here he was walking on the highway for unknown reasons, and details as far as his emotional state leading up to until that day. They said he was in South Florida working out with a couple Steelers teammates, and was even caught on Instagram stories working out with Steelers running back Najee Harris. And yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like, I don't know. It just really sounded like an unfortunate event. Like, I don't know exactly, like, as far as where he was at, like what he had to do to even get onto the fucking highway or how far he had to go. But I mean, hey, I don't know. But the shit is definitely wacky. It threw me off when I fucking heard it because I was actually looking at him like, the Pittsburgh Steelers got a potential good quarterback, specifically a black quarterback that can, replace, Ben Roethlisberger now that Ben Roethlisberger is retired. But yeah, man, this shit just happened. So it sucks.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, man. Unless he was really drunk or high or something, I don't get why he would just be walking across the highway like that.
I don't know. It's 6 a.m. I wouldn't say he was drunk. I mean, my man was trying to get his practice in. I'm thinking maybe he was probably went for a run.
Practicing on the highway, clown. What the hell? I'm saying, what was he doing on the highway,
bro? Because, bro, not to say that it's normal, but I see people do that shit sometimes, bro, where they'll run on the highway or they'll bike on the highway. Like, bro, I see that shit,
you
bro.
think he was like
probably going for a run? You know what I'm saying? Ended up on the highway and then was just probably trying to make his way back or make his way around or some shit, and just unfortunate accident. You know what I'm saying? Sounds stupid, but
if he was jogging, that's the only thing that would make sense, I guess.
Jogging on the highway. Speaking of that, there was some 90-year-old coach. I think it was Indianapolis coach. Somebody, I don't know if it was a coach or what, said he said some crazy shit too. About him jogging on. He said, "Oh, if he had stayed in school, he wouldn't be jogging on a highway." So he completely violated when he said that. I'm trying to find out what coach it was who said that.
Yeah, I heard.
First of all, that coach needs to go back and do his research because at 24, you be done with college.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about. But
a lot of people were saying that he talk about.
They wanted to keep him longer in college, and yeah, I don't know. That dude wilding for that statement. He 90 years old though. People talking about something. How you talking when you literally about to die? Like he was 90 years old. Like,
he's 90 and he tweeted that.
He didn't tweet. It was like an interview or something like that. I'm trying to find out for sure what it was. That's what I'm looking on the internet. Oh, actually, I can find it right now. But he was wilding with that statement, boy.
But man, I just can't.
Although jogging on the highway sounds a bit wild, I don't think he was like jogging, like working out on the highway. When I first seen it and I heard it was a highway, I'm thinking more of like maybe his car was somewhere and he ran out of gas type shit and was like
the nigga was walking. He had no car.
They said he was doing a training camp. Like Sean said, I don't think he was coming from practice or anything. I think he was just in Florida to practice. But from what I read, it said wasn't he at training camp that morning? Like that was like he was. That's what he.
Yeah, he was. I think he was there that morning at the facility. Yeah. And then they said that he must have been jogging either from or to the facility. I don't know, but he was at the facility like soon, but like previously before that shit happened. Damn. So I'm saying like it just sounds like because it's definitely all part of like his pre-workout because that's early morning workouts is them getting their blood flowing for the day and then they have real practice again in the afternoon. So like I'm thinking he probably was going for a run, bro. I don't know that, but to be on the highway at that early in the morning and to not be that aware. Shit crazy, man.
Yeah, man. RIP to him. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I just couldn't. When I saw it, I was very confused.
Yeah, man. Shit was very, very confusing.
Yeah, tough situation. RIP and him too, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, one thing I did want to ask though, that it pertained to like the whole Will Smith thing that we were talking about. Before we go, and if you're in the chat, guys in the chat, feel free to give us your answer to this too. But so for y'all could answer individually. Don, Clay, I'll start with Don. Mm-hmm. What would it take for you to like how severe would the joke or disrespect have to be for you to run up and slap a nigga?
Slap a nigga on stage.
Over your woman.
That shit would have to be like OD disrespectful. Like you said, like when I made the joke with the August Alsina joke. That I feel like you can go up on stage and slap a nigga for that.
Okay.
something like that,
Eh,
like complete disrespect. Okay, and if you're talking specifically about your significant other, it got to be some real.
Nah, I could take that too. You could talk about my bitch, and I wouldn't slap you. I don't know. For
You talking
me,
about bitch, you know what I'm saying? All right,
I
what
would
if
slap you. I'll probably cuss you out, but I'm not gonna slap you because you
your
talked about my
girlfriend is
girl, bro.
bald?
Like, I don't.
Let's say, okay, let's bring it more down to a level of regular niggas like us, right? Your girlfriend is for whatever bald headed,
Because of her
completely bald.
alopecia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's say it's even for that. She's bald headed because of alopecia. And you and your homeboys chilling in the basement, chilling. Cause one of your homeboys like, man, just making bald headed bitch jokes. Like, man, that bald headed bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He get slapped, bro.
he not talking to your girl. Like he not talking to her or you. He's just making these bald headed bitch jokes and being disrespectful about. You saying
Word.
something?
My instant reaction would be to be like, "Yo, bro, chill."
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
yo,
I'd
cool
be
it, bro.
like,
Like,
yeah, I'd be like, "Bro, chill." But I'm not about to slap a nigga just because he told a joke that I didn't like. Like, come on, bro.
Okay. Okay, but now the nigga you ain't say nothing. And nigga turns around to your girl and be like, man, why your girl look like that nigga Caillou or Caillou, whatever they call it. Now what you said?
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I might laugh a little bit.
You rather
I might laugh. And I'll be like, "Yo, bro, you gotta breeze, bro. Like, why would you even say that? Like, I would have to talk to the nigga, bro. I can't slap a nigga for that, bro, because it's
You still
funny.
not
I ain't
slapping
gonna
him?
lie. I'm not gonna.
Bro.
Nah, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. A nigga
I
like
would
that
slap
needs to
the
get
nigga.
slapped. How do you?
No, you know
that's
what the nigga would
straight
have to do?
disrespectful, bro.
Nah, bro. Sticks and stones, B. You know what a nigga would have to do for me to want to slap him, bro? If you really gonna disrespect my girlfriend for being bald,
I
bro,
think
you have to do some shit like you go up to her and like rub her head and make the nigga feel like a crystal ball.
Like that.
Yeah, some shit like that, bro. Then I'd box the shit out of you. You feel me?
Nah, but you gotta think about it, bro. A
just
slap,
for making a joke.
A slap is
B.
a little different, bro. A slap is kind of like that's why, like a slap is like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it ain't no real fighting type shit. Like,
but nigga, it's still
a slap is. That's why they call it a
might
bitch
not
slap.
be a real fight, but it could initiate a real fight. It's basically you saying I'm down to scrap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah.
Right.
Son. I don't know. Nigga.
Nah, B. He would have to like spit in his hand and slap my girl on her head or some shit. Then I'd violate this nigga. Wow, imagine.
Nigga, that's OG. That's a nigga that shouldn't even be in your house. You shouldn't even be a homeboy, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He'd have to touch my girl's head or really like put his hands on my girl for me to want me put his hands on him, bro. Like, I'm not about to slap a nigga just because he told a joke.
Maybe
but if it's a good joke, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be like, all right, my nigga, but chill.
Exactly what
we're
like,
that's like the Jamaican nigga in me or some shit. Because I feel like I would rather catch the heat from Shorty later about me laughing than make myself look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if it's a good joke, I'm gonna laugh. I'm like, yeah, that shit kind of funny. Like the bitch do look like Caillou.
Well, Will Smith did kind of laugh, but I don't think he know what he was laughing
at. He laughed at first, and then he was, that's what I'm saying. Like. But me, I don't know. Maybe I'm soft, but for me to resort to violence, it would have to be something physical. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have to hit her, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
what if the nigga know? What if the nigga know? What if he knows your girl got alopecia? He got alopecia, and he's like, yo. She look like what if he like? He's like, yo. He knows that she got alopecia, and then he acts like he's about to do that shit with her head, like type shit.
Then I'd probably push him. I ain't gonna lie, I'd push him. I'm not hitting him, but I'll push him back. Like, my nigga, chill.
Rub that shiny bald ass head.
I think, bro, like somebody said, I read somebody said, like, alopecia ain't exactly like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not cancer.
Yeah, it's not
cancer.
Right.
Got alopecia. But females a little different because females
look like one of the.
It's different when a nigga got alopecia. They can shave their hair off. Like,
I feel like if you would make fun of a nigga for having ringworm, you could make fun of a nigga for having alopecia. And niggas be making fun of niggas for having ringworm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, you talking about like, all right, niggas is different. But a female that got alopecia, females usually like they take pride in their hair, growing their hair out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, You're not gonna.
Okay,
And then
that's
there's
different. If we're
females who
talking
go
about two
bald
females,
and they're like, I'm beautiful. So like she could play that role, my nigga.
Yeah, I think that's what
yeah,
she's
like
trying to.
boom.
And she could also play the role of one of the gladiators in fucking Black Panther. But you know what I'm saying?
Because that's another thing that to me is a negative about it too. Because immediately with that slap, you make it look like you and your girl is insecure about her situation, about her hair.
right.
She probably is.
Right.
She probably is.
She's
really
not the only
insecure.
bald female in the world though. Like,
Yeah, like
I think she probably is insecure because they probably, you know what I'm saying, spoke about it. She probably, before she went to the Oscars, probably like, oh, I don't look good because my hair, blah, 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 and probably was in her feelings about it. Because
well, I was like, you're right, you know, bitch, but
I tell her, wear a wig.
that's
You can put a wig
true.
on.
And that's why I figured like she wasn't self-conscious about it or insecure because she was proud. She was just, she was rocking it. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't.
And you know what? Jada comes off as one of them females that's gonna be like, you know what, this is it. This is what it is. I gotta own it. But deep down, she know damn well. And it's like, if you're not ready to own it, then don't own it. If you're not ready to own it,
yeah.
Because then when niggas try to joke with you about a little jokey joke, you're gonna have your husband looking dummy dumb. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Nigga
It's
said
a slight
it was
little
a
joke.
GI Jane joke. Like, bro, I didn't even hit the kill switch.
I ain't even
He's
take
like,
my Caillou jokes out my bag.
Word, like I didn't even pull them out the bag. Like,
oh my
God, they
god.
told me I had to keep it mild. I didn't think I'd get hit for this. What the fuck?
Damn. Yeah, nah.
Wow, bro. Yeah, I don't
So
know,
much you
man.
could have said. You could have said she looked like Diddy Kong. You could have said mad shit.
Bro, there's so much things you could have said. There's so much.
She could have said she looked like The Rock.
Word, bro. Like, nigga could let it rip. Yo, bitch, you look like
Yo,
Jason
let me
Statham.
chill.
Oh my god.
Just like Vin Diesel.
Transporter. Yo, bro, you gotta chill. Like, bitch, you look like me and I am legend.
You remember back in the movie Set It Off at the end when she cutting off the locks? I don't know if you remember that, but that shit happened in the movie. Like, she was at the end, she go bald because she cuts the.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god.
Like,
Now that's the perfect joke to tell her. Bitch, it's not the first time you was bald headed. Cut it out.
Word, like, just
not the
chill,
first time.
Keep my wife's name. I'm like, bro, I didn't even must say her name, bro. Like, like I was up here for an hour just talking shit. Like, what the fuck?
Jada, I love you.
Bro, he was just like, I prefixed it with "I love you." Like,
damn. Yeah, Will Smith was just definitely in his feelings. He laughed a little bit. He seen Jada wasn't feeling it, so he's like, "Yeah, I gotta do something about this."
It's like, all right, shit, I gotta go up on stage.
And I don't know.
Me, I'd have been like, girl, over the breaks. Sometimes people tell jokes.
I'd have been like, you being soft. Cut it out.
You feel me? Bro, I went to a live comedy show. Niggas roasted everyone in the audience, my nigga. I was ducking. I didn't want niggas to say shit about me.
I was ducking.
Nigga roasted everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, there was a nigga with his girl, and she was kind of thrown clearly a little bit. So she kept kind of interrupting, like the set. She wasn't saying nothing crazy, but she kept kind of like answering when niggas was trying to, and niggas let her rip on her, bro. Niggas was calling her a bitch and all to her face. Like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine that nigga had got up on stage and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she was with her man. Her man
slapped the shit out of the comedian.
Yeah. But niggas clearly understood in the context of it, we're in a comedy cellar. Like, we're in a comedy. It's a joke. These are comedians. Like,
right. Right.
Man. Anyway, they say I can't see the chat because my phone died. They say anything in the chat?
No, not much more. Caleb said, hell no.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got for tonight, y'all.
This was actually episode 55, so I'm going to go ahead and
That's
change
episode
that
55, not 54.
title.
I screwed that up. It's episode 55. Episode 56. I don't know why I said sex. 56 will be coming soon. And right now we're going through a lot of, creative changes, so bear with us. We're going through a process of changing a lot of things, so that's why we're not really hitting y'all as hard with the updates and podcasts every day or every week. So, but episode 46 should be coming sooner than later.
56
should be definitely coming sooner than later.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
with that being said, that's the end of episode 55. And thank you to everybody that was in the chat. Caleb, Sean, Rachel, a couple other people I seen that said what's up.
Yeah, a
Shout out
couple
to
people
everybody, bro. You
popped in
already
and
know.
popped out.
And yeah, I
Excuse me.
don't know if y'all got anything to say.
No, I'm good. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like Jay just said, we going through a lot of creative changes. There's gonna be a lot of other podcasts slash also shows coming to pop up TV. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We just gonna be bringing y'all some bangers back to back. So y'all stay on the lookout.
Word.
And episode 56 will be coming soon too.
Yes,
Clay,
Ersky.
anything?
And you don't know, more things to come up with the podcast. We're gonna try to keep more consistent. But on the side note, new single coming 420.
Facts.
Hot things are come. So definitely look out for that, man. All my smokers, all my hot grabber smokers, I need y'all to pull up.
Big facts.
You already know. So stay tuned.